Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line at warp speed for second down. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, they got to move fast, and obviously you're going for this on 4th down.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6 in a...
Welcome to the cradle of quarterbacks, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up in this one. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Navy midshipmen taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff as we get this game started. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Takes a handoff. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. Now, they love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game. Some hard work to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him. Oh, he's got some space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. It's Horvath. Makes the grab down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Mids are always going to have a threat to run it at quarterback, whether it's Ricky Dobbs or Kaiponoa Kaheyaku and Hana.
And in those guys, what do they all have in common? When you play quarterback at Navy, you got to be able to make a lot of decisions on every single play. Make them fast and make the right ones.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Trying to blow his way in. And he will score. Touchdown, Navy. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for the loss.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game right now. It's paying off.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they...
Fires and picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Inside the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipmen. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That midfield, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll test the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground. When you miss one tackle, next thing you know, all that extra yardage is killed.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! Extra point here would tie the game.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Horvath. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. It is a great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then their fourth option might be to pass the football.
Pulls it in. It's Hutchinson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Touchdown, Navy! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what you want in your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's McCoby. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Firing to the right, complete. Got some room there to the goal line. Touchdown, Wanamaker! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we're seeing here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Horvat. Got the back over the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chapman. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Hutchison. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Looking down the left side. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
To the air, it's Horvat. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Dead center perfect. And they've regained the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can do it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They've got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
To throw, it's Horvat. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Navy will have to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Quarterback running on the drop. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop and coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it into McCoby. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Steps away to find some room. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Purdue! And that one will give him the lead. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to sit that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position. That guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Pulls it in on the right. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, midshipman.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot, try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. He's at the 50. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Boilermaker. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Running into the open space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You've got to be able to run if you're the Navy quarterback like Roger the Dodger back in the day.
Yeah, you know it. You came here, you signed up for it. When you go to Navy and you play quarterback, you know what your responsibilities are. Just running the football with some toughness, making great decisions. That is your job.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
They'll go to the ground. To the 15. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
The QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and trying to
rumble in. Touchdown, Navy! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoby. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I just think for the offense, at this situation of the game, in the fourth quarter down in possession, you can be a bit more aggressive and throw the ball vertically down the field. Challenge this secondary. Force them to make plays and to play clean without pass interference.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's McCoby. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an in.
Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Navy Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.